This morning, Trump paid tribute to his longest-serving wife by reposting this AI image of himself with a lion. Tonight is a special night at the White House. It's Donald and Melania's 20th wedding anniversary. 20 years is a long time, especially for Melania. I'm guessing he noticed a bunch of people posting about his anniversary, which remind him, oh, it's my anniversary. So he then reposted this sweet photo of Melania literally pushing him away from her.
Jimmy Kimmel made a simple joke about Trump's marriage on their 20th anniversary, and Trump completely lost his mind. His reaction was like watching a toaster that's stuck on high, red-faced and shooting sparks everywhere. But here's the thing, why would a confident husband go nuclear over a little joke about his marriage? Maybe because Kimmel accidentally touched on the big orange elephant in the room. That awkward marriage we've all been watching for years. Remember the hand swat heard around the world? Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now, back to the video. So what exactly got Trump so riled up? It wasn't some brutal takedown or savage character assassination from Jimmy Kimmel. It was just a simple observation about the Trump's wedding anniversary that apparently hit way too close to home.
Then he posted a long love letter to Russia and Vladimir Putin, and then he posted this, happy 20th anniversary to Melania.
Hello everyone, I have something incredible to share today. We are announcing the launch of the Donald and Melania 20th Trumpiversary China collection.
Melania posted nothing to celebrate. You know, the traditional present for a 20th anniversary is China, which is a country Trump blames for a lot of things.
Here's the deal. January 22nd marked Donald and Melania's 20th wedding anniversary, a pretty big milestone for any couple. But instead of posting a loving tribute to his wife or sharing a treasured memory, Trump completely ignored the occasion until fans started mentioning it. And when he finally acknowledged it, he didn't share a romantic photo with Melania. Nope, he reposted a bizarre AI-generated image of himself as a lion, because nothing says, "I love you, honey," like pretending to be a digital cat.
By child laborers whose hands are even tinier and more supple than my own. And that's not all. The Trumpiversary collection features classified document placemats with real military secrets. This line of beautiful plates commemorate all of my and the third Mrs. Trump's most romantic moments. Our intimate dinners, strolls on the tarmac, super hot makeout session. The Donald and Melania 20th Trumpiversary China collection. Own it today for just 12 easy payments of $89.99, $99.99, $99.
Kimmel couldn't resist pointing out the weirdness during his show. Instead of sharing a nice photo with his wife on their anniversary, he reposted this sweet photo of Melania literally pushing him away from her, Kimmel quipped, referencing that infamous moment when Melania swatted Trump's hand away during a visit to Israel. It wasn't even close to Kimmel's harshest Trump material. He's made much nastier jokes about Trump's appearance, his legal troubles, and those persistent diaper rumors. But something about this particular joke struck a nerve with the former president. Maybe because it highlighted what everyone's been whispering about for years, that their marriage looks about as warm and loving as a polar bear's backside. The joke wasn't particularly mean, just a little jab about the obvious awkwardness between them that we've all witnessed countless times. For most secure husbands, this would have been a nothing burger, a shoulder shrug. But for Trump, this tiny joke about his seemingly cold marriage was apparently unforgivable, and his reaction? Absolutely nuclear. When comedians joke about Trump's hair or wealth, he usually brushes it off, but mention his marriage and suddenly the man who claims he could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody can't handle a late-night one-liner. The difference between these reactions tells us something fascinating about what's really going on behind those gold-plated Trump Tower doors. Orange Man's reaction to Kimmel wasn't just the usual Twitter tantrum, it was a full-blown presidential meltdown. Instead of ignoring the joke like any normal person would, Trump went on a multi-platform rampage, calling Kimmel a third-rate hack and whining about the failing late-night industry. This from a guy who used to laugh along with comedians roasting his comb over and bragging about his billions. What's particularly telling is how Trump transformed a throwaway joke into headline news for multiple days. A secure husband would have scrolled past and forgotten about it, but not our thin-skinned former commander-in-chief. The joke clearly hit a nerve that's connected directly to his massive ego. And where was Melania during this public temper tantrum? Completely MIA, as usual. No supportive tweets, no joint statements defending their marriage, not even a generic "my husband and I are very happy" press release. Just that sphinx-like silence we've come to expect from the former First Lady. Her absence speaks volumes about the true state of affairs in Trump land. The funniest part is that Trump's nuclear reaction did exactly what every comedian dreams of. It turned a small joke into big news and practically forced everyone to revisit all those awkward Trump marriage moments we've collected over the years. Psychology experts say this kind of extreme overreaction typically reveals exactly what someone is most insecure about. Oops. Speaking of awkward marriage moments, the infamous Israeli tarmac incident has become the Sistine Chapel of Trump marriage memes. When Melania swatted away Trump's hand like it was a greasy dollar bill from a stranger, the internet collectively gasped. Not because it was shocking, but because it perfectly captured what everyone had been noticing all along. This wasn't just a random incident, it was a highlight reel moment in a marriage that spawned more uncomfortable footage than a middle school dance. Remember that bone-chilling moment during the inauguration? That split second when Melania's forced smile vanished the instant Trump turned away? That clip wasn't just awkward, it launched an entire internet phenomenon called Free Melania, where millions wondered if America's reluctant First Lady was some kind of political prisoner trapped in a marriage of convenience. Body language experts have had a field day analyzing these interactions, pointing out how Melania consistently creates physical distance between herself and Trump during public appearances. Her questionable enthusiasm standing next to him has become so obvious that you don't need a psychology degree to notice it, just functioning eyeballs. What makes this also fascinating is Trump's insistence that their relationship is absolutely perfect, despite the mountain of visual evidence suggesting otherwise. Those robotic photo ops where Melania transforms from stone-faced to smiling the moment Trump looks away have provided comedy writers with more material than they could use in a lifetime. The contrast is so stark that it's almost surreal. In one corner, you have Trump declaring marital bliss. In the other, you have countless videos showing interactions colder than a penguin's toilet seat. No wonder a simple joke hit a nerve. There's nothing more irritating than having someone point out the obvious thing you're trying desperately to hide. It's really something when a basic joke about your anniversary gets under your skin so bad you need to have a public temper tantrum about it. But that's our former president, a man whose ego is apparently made of the thinnest glass imaginable. What's truly revealing here isn't just Trump's meltdown, it's how his overreaction validates what we've all been watching play out for years. Their awkward public moments, those uncomfortable expressions, the visible tension. It's all been right there in plain sight. Trump's fragile ego can't handle even the gentlest ribbing about his marriage because, well, there might be a whole lot of truth to it. And where is Melania in all this? Silent as usual, letting her body language do all the talking. Maybe next year he'll remember their anniversary without social media reminders, but I wouldn't bet my MAGA hat on it.